YouTube, what's going on? Woody P coming back with another one. Let's get it. You know I can't stop. Let's keep it going, keep it rolling. Today I'm gonna talk about why you must stand your ground to gain respect in life. What is standing your ground? All standing your ground is holding people around you accountable and not being a pushover in life. Some people may think standing your ground is, coming into combat, being physical. No, not necessarily. But if let's say you have an intruder or somebody breaking into your home, yeah, you're going to have to stand your ground in that capacity, and defend your home and defend your turf. You know what I'm saying? But typically, standing your ground is holding people around you accountable and not being a pushover in life. So yeah, this is going to be a good video. Stick with me. Before I start the video, please watch the entire video. And if you like it, subscribe to the channel to receive more content like this and just content about life and just various topics. Let's get it. Yeah. You got to stand your ground to gain respect in life. And when will you have to stand your ground? Let's say you work for somebody at your job. Your friends, you got to hold your friends accountable. Can't be a pushover. And even in relationships, you got to stand your ground. And just everyday living. So I'm going to go into detail in each category of when and how you will have to stand your ground. Let's just say job first. Job, when will you have to stand your ground? If you work for somebody, you have a boss, right? Every boss like to try to flex their power, poke out their chest, abuse their authority, right? We all have had those bosses that, when they finally got that title, they wanted to try to abuse it. So you might go into work one day and they might have you do something that you've never done before or don't even, provide a spark to the company or to the job. It's just something they want you to do. So you'll have to stand your ground at your job. You're going to have to come up to your boss and say, hey, this doesn't seem like this is, production towards the company or towards the job. And I've never, done this task. It's not that I'm being selfish. What is this really about? You'll have to come to your boss like that. What is this really about? Are you trying to, is this your way of trying to, belittle me? You'll have to talk to your boss like that because everybody likes to abuse their authority when they have a certain title next to their name. So yeah, you might have to stand your ground at your job. And who knows? It may come to the point where you might even have to switch jobs. And who cares? You got to stand your ground because you want respect. And you don't want to be nowhere where you're not respected. Period. Or where your work is not respected. So at your job, you're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have that arrogant boss that just want to put you on some busy work that doesn't even add production to the company. So at your job, you'll have to stand your ground. With friends. With friends, you're going to have to stand your ground and hold your friends accountable. You and your friends, you set plans, y'all set a certain time for when y'all gonna meet up and get some work done or whatever the case may be. And they come later, they giving you excuses. Come on, you gotta check them. It's time to check them. It's definitely time to check them because at this point, they're wasting your time. So you gotta hold them accountable. Say, hey, if you can't make these times, that we're scheduling this or that, maybe it's best if we, do our work separately or, do things your way and I do things my way. You got to put your foot down. You got to hold your friends accountable. You have a party or something like that or kickback or get together. And your friends, a lot of them, you set a certain time where you want certain friends there and they come 2 hours late, 3 hours later, Then the time that you want it, the next event, you don't invite them. Nope, don't invite them. Hold them accountable. Hold them accountable. That's how you hold your friends accountable. The next event, next thing you have, just don't even invite them. And then when they ask why, say, last time I needed you here at this time, and I sent out especially if you send out invitations or messages weeks or months earlier, early enough time for them to, make their adjustments, and they give their confirmation, and they still don't make that time, yeah, you got to hold them accountable. Don't invite them to the next event. Don't invite them to the next event. They don't deserve to get invited to the next event. Don't reward bad behavior. So yeah, holding your friends accountable. That's just, an example right there. In relationships, you might have to hold your girlfriend, boyfriend, accountable. They supposed to have dinner ready at this time. You getting off work, or you handling business, and they don't have that dinner ready. You come home, you got to say, hey, shit, you supposed to have this ready. I've been working all day. I've been handling this, handling that. They got to have that meal ready. Whether it's the husband that cooked, the wife that cooked, the girlfriend that cooked, or the boyfriend that cooked, or whoever's turn it is, you got to have that ready. Especially if, they say, hey, I'm going to have this ready, 6 o'clock when you get back. You counting on that when you get home. That's your nightcap. If you ain't getting no buns, if you ain't getting no cheeks, all you looking forward to is the meal. Or she ain't getting no, you know what I'm saying? But the guy always gonna be thirsty, but yeah. You looking forward to that, have that meal ready. So yeah, even in relationships, gotta hold them accountable. And just like I said, everyday life, just you can't let people, talk to you any type of way, because then they're gonna feel like they have an edge over you. Whenever somebody feels like they have an edge, they get real testy. They like to test you now. So yeah, don't let people talk to you any type of way. Tell them like, hey, this is not how, we're not gonna talk like this. If you have somebody, raising their voice for no reason, or just, using profanity for no reason, check them like, hey, we're not gonna talk like this. Like, it's a civil way to talk. I'm not a kid. You could talk to me, with respect. And look them in the eye. You talking to somebody, that's how you really stand your ground too. When you talking to somebody, you gotta look them in the eye. You gotta be firm. Gotta be firm. Firm in your mannerism. For sure. You gotta be firm in your mannerism. So yeah, definitely that eye contact is key. Cause when you look somebody in the eye, whether somebody's lying or they could be telling the truth, it always just feel different when somebody's looking you in the eye. Because sometimes you can look somebody in the eye, you can see right through them, and you can see that they lying, or you can see that they telling the truth. Usually no in between when somebody's looking you in the eye. You can usually, see if they bull jiving, or you can usually see if they dead serious. So definitely that eye contact. So you want to stand your ground, look them dead in the eye with a stone cold face. So yeah, everyday living, relationships, at your job, holding your friends accountable. That's when you got to stand your ground. So let me know what y'all think. I'm going to keep coming with this fire all weekend. So You know, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep it going, keep it rolling. Drop something in the comments, like the video, comment, share the video. You know, I ain't gonna stop. Knock another one out. Bah, bah, bah. Let's